Hi, everybody. I'm okay with that.
Hey, I'm Sam. I'm the pilot brewer and the barrel lead at the brewery.
And I'm Micah. I'm the cellar lead for the brewery and the brewery Teru.
Today we're drinking Vanilla Villain Reserve.
Did you say reserve?
Reserve. You gotta get reservations for this one.
Well, now, I've heard of Vanilla Villain, but you're telling me that we have a Vanilla Villain Reserve? From my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, but the reserve means that we double barrel aged a Vanilla Villain?
You could say we reserved some barrels from the first batch.
All right, let's crack this open. You ready for this?
One thing I noticed is like as you're pouring, it comes out velvety and chocolatey, and you'll notice like even the way it pours out of the bottle is a little bit thicker than something like our traditional Black Tuesday Stout. This is a different base that we use for the Vanilla Villain series. It's gonna be sweeter and a little bit more chocolatey. A beer that we designed to be more in line with current trends. It's kind of a pastry stout, but the brewery's big badass take on a pastry stout.
Yeah, we've used Black Tuesday to make barrel-aged beers for a really long time and been really good at it. And a couple years ago, we decided to create another barrel-aged stout that we could use for some of these slightly sweeter, more decadent beers where the base already starts with a little bit more sweetness to it. And so the base of this beer, as we call it, is called Monster Stout. Partially because it's a monster to brew. It starts with a really high gravity, and so we're able to get a lot of sugar still at the end of this beer, which is where we are also able to pull a lot of that sweetness at the end of fermentation, but also with the barrel character and how it accentuates that sweetness as well.
One of the ways you're gonna see that sugar that's in here is, this is a beer that has legs. Not often do you get to say that about beer, but this really has some like wine quality legs going on. The other cool thing about this beer is the Vanilla Villain Reserve. So we put twice as much vanilla in this as we did the original. So when we went into the second barrel, we added a second dosing of vanilla, and we didn't just add vanilla, because we add vanilla to a lot of our beers. We process this vanilla in a way that is very labor intensive, but makes for the best product you can. So we took each vanilla bean and we, like a surgeon, delicately sliced it down the middle, butterflied it open, and then scraped the delicious vanilla caviar out from inside of the bean. This allows us to get the maximum use out of our vanilla bean, and it lets us get the best flavor as well.
Sam, this smells like vanilla, almost in a way like I've never smelt vanilla before. I'm picking up 14, 15, at least 16 varietals of vanilla here. That can't be right, is it?
So on top of all the painstaking labor we went through to get the vanilla in, we also sourced vanilla from all over the world, 17 unique varietals. Coolest thing about this is we were able to source some Vanilla Pompona from Peru, and it's a really hard bean to get. We're constantly talking to our vanilla brokers about trying to get it, and that's because it's kind of seen as the old vine of vanilla, to use a winemaking term. So the other vanilla varietals have sort of sprouted out of this one. So it had this really deep depth of flavor and a really unique aroma compared to the other ones. So it's something that we've been trying to get our hands on for a while, and we think that it was a really great addition this year. Yeah, so if you're looking for a gourmet stout, I'm gonna vote this is the one. You're not gonna find anything else quite like this, probably in the whole country. Really, everything just plays together so nicely. Don't miss this. You're gonna regret it if you do.